had no idea that fiber industry could be so complex.
Looking at the position of women in the fiber industry today, it's not a balance yet.
Fiber is going to be the enabler of future networks, so I think come be part of it and help connecting the world.
My name is Suzanne Tracy. Fibre, in my experience, is very tangible, so it's growing day by day.
If I think about my position in fiber industry, I would say so it's not much different than the position of men, because I think that the most important thing is that you understand the industry, you know how it works, and you know what is going to be your accomplishment to the industry as itself.
I've been in the fiber industry for 9 years. For me, being a woman is the same as being a man. I love my job because I work with other people and we reach the goal of building a network.
My name is Anja Farmeier. My excitement about fiber is that it's very technical and I'm absolutely passionate about technical stuff. I love my job because I can help other people with their technical problems.
My name is Roshene McCool. I've been in the fiber industry for 6 years now. What I like best about my job is that I never get bored. I can keep exploring, I can keep learning. I don't think there is really a typical day in my role.
So what motivates me in my work is first that I get to do what I enjoy every day. But next is also that I get to go out of my comfort zone. And that is exactly the area where you can grow. And that's what I love about it.
My name is Gopika Mahesh. I think my challenges would be the technical part of it, where this is really a niche field, fiber. It's really, really technical. So I think that, to be really good, to be really understanding.
Connectivity isn't just about streaming and TV services. It's actually moving into so much more. It really enriches people's lives. It's driving a whole different way of working. It's building communities that were isolated. So it's really changing how the country and the economy is starting to flourish.
Fiber industry is the future because we still need to get connected and there is so much to explore.
The fiber industry is really changing. We're seeing that we need to do more. You find your ways and you can challenge the status quo and come up with new ideas and see things from other angles. And I think this is the place to be.
A good balance between the amount of men and women. I think maybe that's something women can bring, which is more feminine in the group and more diversity. And I believe that diversity is good.
I'm inviting everyone to join the journey because you support what you create.
An advice that I would give to a younger person who would want to start a career in the fiber industry is give it a chance. And this industry really needs you, so.
Of course, we want to have more women in the industry and become an equal industry. That would be super fun.
When I look at the future, I really hope that there will be more women. My call to all the women, please join us.
Hello and welcome. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you here to the Fibre to the Home Conference 2025 here in Amsterdam. My name is Roshene McCool. I'm a director at Corning Optical Communications. I also have the honour of being the president of the Fibre to the Home Council Europe and a member of their board of directors. The video that you've just seen is the Women in Fibre video. It was commissioned by the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Committee of the Fibre to the Home Council Europe. It's specifically about gender diversity and designed to amplify the voices of one of the minority groups that work within our industry. When I sat down to write this speech, I looked up the dictionary definitions of diversity and I found 3 descriptions. Diversity involves the deliberate inclusion of people who are of different, for instance, races, genders and religions. And that's what the Women in Fibre video is all about. It's about the inclusion of voices that might not otherwise be heard, of the women who are contributing to the success of our industry. Diversity can also mean a diversity of things that are very different from each other. And here we recognise the people in this room and our industry. We have people in this room from different geographical regions with different demographics, different regulatory structures. There are those in this room concerned with investment, others who manufacture components that are installed in our fibre-to-the-home networks. These differences relate to our different perspectives, they relate to the different problems that we have to solve, and they relate to the solutions that solve for fibre-to-the-home networks, for operating those networks and installing those networks. Finally, diversity could be the condition of having or being composed of different elements. And now, I know I'm talking about a fibre-to-the-home network, which is made up of many different components with many different functions, solving different problems. And it's just that we're going to be talking about over the next few days. So diversity is really about variety. And as we know, variety is the spice of life. And in nature, as in many other things, ecosystem diversity is critical for two things: resiliency and stability. And that applies to our industry as well. If we have diversity in our industry, from the people who work in it, to the people who lead it, to the solutions available to us to solve problems, we can support our industry to be both resilient and stable. So, more dictionary definitions here. Resiliency is the ability to recover from or adjust to adversity or change. Stability is the strength to stand and endure. And so in my plenary speech today at this conference here in Amsterdam, I want to celebrate diversity in all its forms in our industry. Because I believe it's that will allow our industry to maintain its strength, resiliency, and stability. Suzanne Tracy of Cyro said it best in that video that you heard. The fibre-to-the-home industry are building networks that connect the once isolated communities. And that could be geographically isolated communities or virtually isolated communities. The networks that we build bring enhanced quality of life and economic prosperity to our communities. They bring the promise of resiliency and stability to those communities. For the last 20 years, the Fibre-to-the-Home Council has been relentless in its pursuit of full fibre broadband for all across Europe. Fibre is future-proof, it's sustainable, it's the best choice to bring modern connectivity to our communities, and we believe it's a precondition for economic prosperity in Europe. Today, with more than 170 members representing the full value chain of vendors, operators, supporting services for our networks, we have become a unique place for the exchange of ideas and networking in Europe. I'm just going to take a moment to look at this room. It's absolutely amazing. This is an assembly of industry experts. This really is what this conference is about. It's about these industry experts coming together to pursue full fibre broadband right across Europe. You'll soon hear from our Director General, Vincent Garnier, that there are still challenges ahead. In many ways, the most difficult part of our job starts now. We face challenging economic, geopolitical uncertainties, with budgetary and technical challenges associated with connecting customers beyond our towns and cities. Now more than ever, we need resiliency and stability to reach our goals. The next few days provides all in this room an opportunity to absorb everything that an assembly of experts has to offer. Yesterday, we had a fantastic series of workshops offering ideas and insights on a diverse set of topics. Over the next few days, there'll be further opportunities to listen to panel discussions, network at dinners and receptions, visit the exhibition hall with over 100 exhibiting partners, showcasing fibre-to-the-home products and services, as well as attend award ceremonies celebrating the very best in our industry. So with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for attending this conference. Thank you to the contributors and industry leaders you will hear speak in the sessions. Thank you to our sponsoring industry partners. Thank you to the RAI for hosting us, and thank you to the Fibre-to-the-Home Council Europe for bringing this all together. And so all that's left for me to say is learn, discuss, connect, enjoy. Thank you very much.